One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is my voice coming through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, okay. Haven't a clue what's going on, guys. I've missed all my good stuff. I'll maybe put it together on a wee YouTube loop at some stage. Anyway, it's Gavin Bass 1, and welcome to the Tuesday evening with all the technical issues that we have. Hold on, I just get my notebook. Bloody worked all afternoon at putting something together for you all. But anyway, it is what it is. Good few people watching tonight. It's Revolt Racing League, 100% reverse grid at Vegas. 3.8 mile track, 17 turns, very high speed straights. Lando Norris holds the fastest lap, and the pit stop loss time is 20.5 seconds. Safety car is 100% tonight. And the virtual safety car is 60%. Kelly Kidd leaving the champion with 53 points, with Labrat at 46, 30 for Low Pro, Black Box 29, and Go Box is 23. So Lab Beetle are winning at the moment with 56, 53 for Little Kid, Rib Box on 35, 25 for Black Mav, and Sheeper's Boy is there on 28 points. Really, really sorry for the problems that we're having tonight. And I'll make it up to you next week. Just before we start the race, thank you everybody in Revolt Racing League for sending me all the well wishes during the week. Pretty bad week, to be honest with you. And it's nice to be back, even though I am quite heavily medicated. So if I'm not usually my perky self tonight, you'll know why. But I'm here in spirit, and I'll do the best I possibly can. Well, missed your weather forecast too, Sneaky. Really disappointed. And I had a lovely, lovely, lovely show for you overhead, Vegas. But anyway. Good evening, Darren. How are you doing, sir? Nice to have you in. Sneaky, Kelly Kidd, James. All tuning in now, thankfully, for this fantastic race tonight. Under the spotlights in Sin City, where the high rollers roll and the low rollers go home skint. So a reverse grid tonight, and what happens is the guys at the back of the league, I don't want to call them slow because there's no slow guys in this league, and they will start at the front of the grid. So if they can get themselves off to a pretty positive start and get at it, they've got every single chance. But just remember, it's a long night, and there's no point in trying to make up spaces early on in the race. You've got 50 odd laps to do it in, I think. Darren's hoping that Black Box is on the podium tonight. James says, I'm slow. I'm a second on the grid. Are we realistic? No, yes, we are realistic cars tonight, indeed. We are indeed, Darren. So thankfully we got the stream going anyway. And Kelly for the win, yeah, I would have to agree with that. I would definitely have to agree with that. I presume we're having a formation lap, and that'll just give me a time to fill my coffee cup up here. I'll just go into the kitchen now and do that. Massive shout out for Twist and Fred the Weatherman for last week covering for me. Not only did they help me out and help the league out, they also lifted my spirits by being there and a very, very enjoyable watch. Those two guys did a fantastic job. Absolutely and utterly brilliant, especially on the very low budget that they had. Yeah, I spent 6.5 million getting the red arrows to go over the top of Las Vegas and through the Grand Canyon tonight, and it all went pear-shaped. But the good news is, guys, I'm going home tomorrow from my holiday home into my house, and that's me back to the full fiber broadband, so I can turn all the graphics up, and I will not have any of these problems going forward. Really can't wait for that, to be honest with you. You'll see a great improvement on the graphics because I have them turned way down just because of the band. So it sounds like they're going out on their formation lap now. I'm just getting a couple of wee puffs in my bag because it's going to be a long night without one. "100% race tonight." Be very interesting to see what the strategies are tonight. I'm just going back into the bedroom where I've been demoted to, so that I can start getting smoke break. Yes, indeed, Sneaky. Absolutely. You spent 24 quid on a pizza? Holy God, where'd you get it? Gordon Ramsay's? And there's your tire details for this evening, guys. Mostly out on the mediums to start with. A couple of guys trying the softs, and that's Gaz C7 and also Ken Boy. Black Box out in the hards, Labrat out in the hards, so they're hoping that there isn't a safety car. Darren says the optimum strategy tonight is going to be medium, hard, medium. I'm not too sure, Darren, to be honest with you, because the softs last about 14 to 15 laps around here, I think. But let's go down your drivers. Matty in the McLaren there, LFC James in the Mercedes, Basic Beetle in the McLaren, Little Aaron in the Ferrari, Mr. Harry, hiya Harry, he's in the Red Bull, Gaz C7 also in the Red Bull, Ribs is in the Ferrari this evening with Maverick driving the Mercedes, Mischief driving the Alpine, Ken Boy in the Racing Bull and Mazamak in the Alpine. Williams is driven tonight by GoBox, and the two Haas cars are out together with Black Box and Low Pro, and right at the back are Labrat and Kelly Kid. So those guys are going to try and make... Remember, guys, if you're tuned in, make that first corner a good one, because we want to see an incident-free first lap, and then you can settle into a really good pace and get at it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was actually... If I was doing this race, I'd be going soft, hard, medium. That would be my choice. But let's see what happens. They're under the grid now, and they are just getting their gears engaged for the start of this race in Las Vegas. We're with the Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night, and we're in Las Vegas live, and off they go. Matty gets a good start. All right. Oh, that Red Bull. The Red Bull does a wee bit of bash in there, and I think that was Gaz. Racing Bull Ken Boy got a wee bit of a touch there as well. But they're all starting to settle down. And look at Black Box. Black Box is trying to make early moves there in the Haas as they go past the big beating drums, past the dome here in Vegas tonight. And definitely settled down into a little orderly queue now. And Black Box is leading the race. Matty in second. LFC James in third. Basic Beetle out front now. I love to see this. Love to see the guys at the back of the grids having a real good go at it. Into the left-hander they go. They're just going to finish off their first lap now, and then they're going to be activating DRS, and that's when the fun starts. Inside move there by the Racing Bull of Ken Boy. He's trying to make it stick, but the Ferrari's really holding them off there. Basic Beetle puts the fastest lap in. They just all need to just settle down a little. Nice move by Ken Boy. He's up in the 9th. There's your position changes. 5 up for Black Box, 5 up for Kelly Kid, and those guys are on an early move. Lap 2 of 50, past the U2 drome. Here they come. Basic Beetle in the lead. Then you've got Matty in second. Brilliant to see Matty out there in second place in the McLaren. LFC James holding his own there in the Mercedes. Then you've got Gaz in the Red Bull. Behind him you've got little Lauren. Harry right back there in 6th. 7th is Ribs. Black Box 8 and 9 in the Racing Bulls. Ken Boy. Low Pro 10. Kelly Kid 11. Then you've got Go Bucks in 12, and then you've got Mischief in the Alpine in 13th at the moment. He hasn't had a great start. He's down 4 positions, but he'll make that back. Wait till you see. Then at the back then, you've got Mazamak and Maverick. They're trying to get together. Maverick's just lost a wee bit of space there. He's down by 3.7 seconds there. He needs to get going. LFC James trying to move here. He goes for an inside move and he makes it stick lovely in the inside there, and he takes Matty into second place. Beautiful move by the Mercedes driver. This young lad's only 14, remember. He's doing a great job. So Basic Beetle there has just extended the lead there by 1.7 seconds, but I'm certain that he will be reeled in. Top 3 on the medium tyres and Gaz and P4 there. James just gets a wee bit squirrely out of that corner, and that gives Matty a chance just to make a pass here, and he does so. James gets a double dunter there nearly. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was caught on camera. Let's hope there's no damage there on the Mercedes of James. Thankfully no damage, so he got a job to do there in P12. Up the Ribs in P5, he's pushing there. Little Lauren's up into P3 in the Ferrari, and he's pushing away at the Red Bull of Gaz here. Yellow flag. What have we got? Oh, James has got a front right end plate off there, so that's the yellow flag. Just have to settle down. First 2 or 3 laps of this race, there's no point racing. You've just to get settled in. DRS is back on and the race has restarted under the yellow flag, so that's good. All starting to separate a little now, which is nice. On the ribs there, he's trying to make a move now on black box. Kelly Kid's up into P7, Labrat's up to P13, so the kicks are making really, really solid moves on the early stages of this race at Vegas. A couple of guys just clipped the wall there, ever so slightly. Ribs in P6. Real tight race here at the front. Basic Beetle extending the lead to 2.3 seconds, but he's got Little Aaron, Gaz and Harry and Black Box, Ribs and Kelly Kid all in a DRS train along with Low Pro. Go Box is right in there as well, and then there's a little gap now to Mischief. And we're on with Labrat. On the Low Pro P8, he's trying to make a move now on Kelly Kid. Here comes Kelly. ...223 miles per hour before he's going to slam the brakes on here. Nice mature driving from Kelly there. And that lead of Leon there in P1 is starting to deteriorate down to 1.8 seconds. So Gaz C7 and Little Aaron are all starting to pull in here. Little Aaron's trying the inside move in the Ferrari. Cuts in nicely in the Ferrari there and he takes into P2. Basic just extends it again to 2.5 while these guys are battling. One of the faster guys needs to get in front here. Nice move by Harry up into third. Harry's flying. That's what they need. They need somebody pacey out there in the front of that posse. And they will just track down Basic Beetle now. But the more they fight, the more Basic Beetle's going to take it in. Oh, nice move by the Red Bull there. Gaz up into P5. But look at the outside move of Kelly Kid. Oh, Gaz is on fire. Look at that move by Gaz up into P4. Takes that beautifully. Nice timing on the brakes. And that Haas of Black Box is right in there as well. Oh, Black Box makes advantage of that little mistake there. Kelly Kid up into P5. Absolute brilliant move by Gaz there. It could have gone tits up that, but it didn't. On the go box P8. LFC James cut that corner big time there, so he will definitely have got a penalty for that. So he might just be racking up the penalties. Little Lauren there in P3, pushing away at the gearbox of Harry. Meanwhile, a Basic Beetle extending to 3.2 seconds. Gaz must have had a crash there. I'm just getting informed by Darren. He's down to P14. Don't know what happened to him in the 8-lap Old Softs. Kelly Kid needs to take the lead here as soon as he possibly can in this little group, and they can all tuck in behind him, and he will catch Basic Beetle, that's for sure. If they've any sense, they'll let him through. If it was me, I'd let him through and sit on his tail. He steals a position there, and that's Kelly Kid up at P3 now. Oh, caution. Mr. Harry has made a mistake there in the Red Bull. And I think he's carrying a front end plate left-hand side. Yes, he is. He's going into the pits for a change. That's unfortunate, and a 10-second penalty awarded as well for speeding in the pit lane. Harry DNF'd. He's just chucked the towel in. Mr. Twist says the boys are going beetle hunting. Yes, they are, and they will catch him. Because Black Box and Kelly Kid, two very, very experienced drivers, they're not going to do any unnecessary battling. They're just going to change position, and they're going to let each other tow each other along to bring themselves onto the back of that McLaren. On the ribs there. The second Ferrari. He's trying to make a move here. backs off. He lets the Williams through. Go Bucks got away with that one. Two Alpines doing really well there in 8th and 9th position. I can see them starting to make some moves. Labrat's now in P10, so he's starting to find the pace. On the Maverick, P14. On the Go Box, P7. Past the rock and roll. Oh no, that's bad. That Ferrari's out. Little Aaron gets tapped big time there, but Go Box. That one's caught on camera, unfortunately for somebody. Let the stewards do their work there. Ribs has to ride the curb there. He late braked big time. That just might let the Alpine of Mischief up in the P8. DRS activated. Nice sensible driving from the Alpine of Mischief there. That's the way you should drive. If you can't make the move nice and easily, don't make it at all. Labrat up to P10. But just look at the lead now. Basic Beetle has been wound back in to 1.2 seconds. So exactly what I said. Let the guys and the fast guys in front there and sit in behind them. Kelly Kidd will bring him in, and he has done. He's now in the DRS zone of Beetle. On with Labrat. Lap 12 of 50. Oh, Labrat smacks the wall. Let's hope he didn't get any damage there. He got away with that. That'll not have done his tyres any good. Kelly takes the lead, P1. So 12 laps from back of the grid to the front of the grid for the kick of Kelly Kidd. What a phenomenal drive there. Black Box now making a move on Beetle 2. Can't get past this time. 10 seconds for cutting corners for Gaz. Kelly Kidd's got himself 1.6 seconds ahead, and Black Box so needs to get past Basic Beetle right now. We'll see a move for sure. Oh, Leon gets a double dunter there. Low Pro and Black Box both take him. So the two Hasses are in a really, really strong position here in 2 and 3, and they can work together and try and reel in Kelly Kidd. Black Box is on the 12-lap Old Hards as well, so he's having a real good time here. On with Mischief, P9. Let's see them all coming through this corner. Two Ferraris working together as well. Ken Boy's in the pits and he's put on a set of hards. LFC James now up in the 13th position and he's having a go at Maverick. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Labrat on the move as well. Little Laren's trying something here in the Ferrari. Gets himself up into P8 here. Just hits the bollard and off they go round that corner. This is a real good fight going on here. Mazamak is in the lead of this little so it's Ribs, Go Box, Little Ireland and Mischief all fighting it out there, and Labrat is right on the back of them as well. So a real good wee battle here for P5. Kelly Kid 2.87 seconds out in front there at the moment. On the Go Box here, I'm going to see if Go Box can make a move here on this Ferrari of Ribs. Just ran out of road there. Into the left-hander they go. All round it nicely. For anybody tuning in, we're on lap 16 of 50 laps here at Las Vegas. We're with Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night, and Kelly Kid holds a 3.4 second lead here over Black Box. So we'll just run down the drivers as they go at the moment. So it's Kelly Kid P1. The only person with a penalty is Gaz, and that was a drive-through I think he got. Kelly Kid right out there. Black Box in P2. But look right behind him, he's his teammate with Low Pro behind him. So these two are going to work together. And doing exactly that. That's the only way to do this. They're having a great battle. Basic Beetle in fourth and Ribs in fifth there in the Ferrari. Ribs having a good old race tonight. Let's hope he keeps it on the track. He's got a wee bit of a reputation for losing it. But here comes the Williams of Go Box. Robux takes that P5 position off Ribs. Look at Labrat. He's having a look at Mischief now in the kick. Quite a wee bit of separation going on in the track now. Here comes Ribs. And the inside he goes under DRS2. Ribs up to P5 again. Mischief having a battle here with Labrat. Up with Low Pro. The two Haas's are still sticking well together. They're towing each other, but Kelly's extended that lead now to 4.5 seconds and pulling it away. Beautiful work together by the Haas's. Lovely to see this. Just swapping positions, towing each other along. P2 and P3. And they're not letting Kelly Kid get too far away. And Black Box is really going strong on the 17 lap old hards. Looks like his teammate is just pitted. Kelly's in, and Black Box is going to take the lead of the race now. He's on the hard tyres. P1 on the hard tyres. That's looking pretty good for Black Box. So those medium tyres got 17 and 18 laps out of them. Labrat's up into P4. Mazamak gets the fastest lap at the race at the moment. It's 1:36.088 for Labrat. He's on the move. P4 for him. So more than half the field at the moment have made a stop. There's still about 7 or 8 guys still to make a stop. Oh, that Alpine really slaps the wall there. That was Mischief. That'll not do the tyres any good. Solid race. Just keep the concentration, big man. Down to little Aaron in the Ferrari. Here he goes. He's trying to make a move on Matty. Makes that easy enough under the very fast part of this course. Matty's going to tuck in right behind him again. Harvesting away at the batteries. Matty's going to have a go at the inside here. Oh, they outbreak each other. Who gets the corner? The Ferrari gets the corner. Ribs gets a 10-second penalty. for speeding in the pit lane. That's really, really unfortunate. Ribs did not need that, and he was in a really good position there. Here comes Labrat. He's having a go at GoBucks. I know. Sneaky, I'm starting to think that this 10-second penalty thing is a glitch. I have been seeing it. Honestly, I've done, what night's this? Wednesday. I've done 5 streams in a row, and every single night there's guys making so many 10-second penalty messes. I don't know. I would be keen for them to have a look at their speedometer when they're going into the pit lane, but there just seems to be so much of it. Labrat trying to make a move here. He gets past and he's into second position on the track. Black Box winning the race at the moment. Oh, Kelly Kidd makes a lovely move there on Mischief. So Mischief, if he's wise, he'll try and stay in there. Be interesting to see if Mischief can hold on. If he does, he's going to be in a good spot because he's on those hard tyres. If he can just hold on to Kelly Kidd on those hard tyres, he just might get a lovely toe in here. P5 at the moment for Mischief, doing really, really well this evening. Down to Basic Beetle in 10th. He's now having a go at the Ferrari of Little Aaron. Let's see what Beetle can do here. Round the left-hander they go here, and they're going to be coming into the big straights now. So I think that McLaren is going to make a move on Little Aaron and get himself up into P9. I think that's quite inevitable. But his Basic Beetle, he was ghosting there for a sec, but he's okay. Something happened there. Basic Beetle just ghosted for a while, and he just lost a lot of time. Don't know what happened. On the go box, P4. Kelly Kidd and Labrat, teammates are at it. Oh, nice display of driving by these two. Labrat's let go. Kelly Kidd just lets him go on there. Or sorry, Labrat let Kelly Kidd go on, sorry. There was a fastest lap set there as well. Lap 22, approaching the halfway mark of this race tonight in Vegas. I'm Gavin Bass 1, and this is Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night. 100% race with a reverse grid. And the fast guys are right up in P1, P2, 3. They're all up there now. Mischief hanging well in there in P4, but he's on the tyres. Let's have a look at those tyres quickly. 21 lap old hards. How far are they going to push those hard tyres? Down to Ken Boy in P12. He's going to have a look at LFC James now in P11. LFC just smacks the wall there. Nice move by Ken Boy up to P11. Oh. James tries something daft there and gets himself a 3-second penalty. So commentator's nightmare, apart from maybe low pro. Everybody separated, no battles going on. The 4-lap old medium tires are going to make short work of Mischief there. Mischief back into P5. Sneaky Loser says there will be a battle in a minute because Alex is catching Black Box. 3.2 seconds at the moment. So just going down the drivers now, as I do from time to time, in lead at the moment, and let's have a look at those stops. Still 3 guys out there on the original tires. That's Black Box, Labrat and Mischief, all out on those hard compound tires still at the minute. But Black Box on track at the moment, leading the race in the Haas. Then you've Kelly Kid, only 2.2 seconds behind. He's coming fast. Labrat in there in third, with he has a low pro coming up behind him. Mischief hanging on brilliantly there in P5. Ribs is in P6. He's having a pretty decent race as well in the Ferrari. Mazza is in P7 in the Alpine. Little Aaron back there in 8th, in the Ferrari. Basic Beetle 9th and GoBox 10th in the Williams. Ken Boy 11th, and then you've got LFC James in the Mercedes back in 12th at the moment. Then you've got Maverick in 13th and Gaz in 14th, and Matty just tailing up behind here at the moment in the McLaren. He's had a stop. Harry didn't finish, so... But as you can see, here comes the green machine of Kelly Kid in P2. Also coming quite close to making a move is Labrat. He's pulling in low pro now. He's got the help of a bit of DRS along here, so look at the distance he's pulling in from that position of 4th place. So any minute now he's going to be on the tail of low pro. If it was my bet, I would be betting that kick will make a move on the straight. But he just needs to keep tight as he possibly can to the Haas of low pro. Ribs on Mischief. Nothing Mischief can do about this. This is a done deal. Here it comes. Nice position change for Ribs up into P5, putting Mischief down into P6. But remember, he hasn't even had a stop yet, and he's still running on those hard tires. As is Labrat and Black Box. I must say, Mischief's running quite a smart race here, actually. To be in P6, you know, on the hard tires, he gets a good pit stop and really gets the foot down. I think Mischief could get himself a decent spot here tonight. Kelly Kidd's up to P1 now and extending that lead as we talk in a big way too. I wonder when Black Box will pull in for a set of tyres. Down to Go Box, P10. He's having a wee look now at the McLaren, the Basic Fatal. And this is where all the moves are made. Can the Williams make a move on the McLaren? I think he can. Should be an easy enough move. Look at the vortex coming off the back of the spoilers there. Love that. Goes for an outsider. Basic Beetle's going to hold the inside line here, but he tucks in behind, and the Williams goes ahead of Go Box. Somebody slapped the wall there as well. I could hear it in my headphones. Ribs and P5, and he's coming up behind Labrat still. So I would say Ribs will take Labrat here because Labrat's tyres have got to be tiring. Let's see what tyre positions they're in here. Many laps are they on them? 26 lap old hard tyres here for the kick driver, and the 7 lap old mediums for Ribs in the Ferrari. So Ribs should be able to make a move here. He's coming to that part of the track where it should be easy enough to do. Just needs to be patient. Nice move by Ribs into P4 there. Nice action. Into the left-hander, and Ribs is going to sprint on here. Lap 20 out of 50. So Black Box on the 27 lap old hards, and Kelly Kids on the 9 lap old mediums, and Black Box still needs to make a stop. Hard to work it out, but Black Box just might be in a good spot here. He's going to have so much pace when he jumps onto those medium tyres, and I dare say he's maybe going to try a one-stopper here. But Kelly Kid's not going to get away with a one-stopper, that's for sure. I would say in another 5 or 6 laps he's going to be jumping in. Maybe he's going the hard, medium, hard route. Or maybe hard, medium, medium. At 5.5 seconds he's enjoying at the moment. Maverick's in the pits. Stoner Queen. Who is Stoner Queen? I love the name. He's going for a one-stop. You know him. Yeah, okay. I totally agree with you. I hope it works out for him. Here comes Mazza. In come the Alpines now. Oh my goodness gracious. Somebody made a horrid mistake. That was Mazza. He just got it wrong going into the pits. He's going to jump in anyway. Oh, Mazza's making a complete dog's dinner of this. He has retired. and the yellow flag is out and the safety car is out. Oh no, that is a really good news for the boys that were running the hard tires. Oh, and we've got ourselves a safety car, and that means I'm going for a smoke. I'm not going to try and play any of my safety car songs or anything like that tonight because I'm frightened of losing my internet connection, but I'll just leave it on this shot at the minute for 2 or 3 minutes and I'll be returning back. Stoner Queen, love the name. Darren, I love the name. Stoner Boy. Smoke breaks, Nicky. Yes, smoke breaks, sir. Are you going to join me? So that's me back. Double espresso in my hand and a nice little smoke there. All good. So the 100% safety car reputation at Las Vegas has been realized tonight, and we got it in lap 29. And right now, look at those tires. Everybody is probably on the tires now that they'll probably finish the race on. So track position right now is really, really good. Kelly Kid, Black Box, Low Pro, Labrat, Mischief. Mischief having a phenomenal race tonight. And staying on those hard tires has done him a really, really good favour. Mischief in really good spot there. Go Box doing brilliant. Did Mazza retire in the pits? He retired outside of the pits. He spun going into the pits from what I could see, and then hit the wall on the pit lane and retired there, and I think that's what caused the safety car. I don't know if he misjudged the corner or not, or it was a bit of red mist. I don't know what happened, but he just went into the wall at the pits. It was, don't know, Mazza can explain. But he's certainly done quite a few guys a favour here. 19 laps to go, and we are on medium tyres mostly. Some guys are on the hards. So I think those hard running tyres are going to be the favourites here for this race for sure. Again, apologies for earlier on, guys. I had a really good little show for you tonight for Over Vegas. What I'll maybe do over the weekend is I'll put it together as a YouTube video and let you watch it. Nice wee show, must say. Just unfortunate, but the internet here in the caravan just doesn't seem to like multiple devices going on. So once I get home tomorrow, that'll all be sorted. But here comes the safety car. It's coming in this lap. So all eyes on Kelly Kid. He's going to back everybody up now. On this vital turn 1. I would say the two Haas drivers, especially Black Box on the mediums, 3-second penalty for James for warnings there. Boot to the floor. Kelly caught them sleeping a wee bit there. He definitely did. Into turn 1. Oh well, FC James got it squirrely there. Starting to lose his concentration, the 14-year-old. I actually expected that. This is the first time that he's done a full race, and it's very hard to do. But we've got a serious race on our hands here now. Everybody in the DRS chain right down to P10. Yeah, it probably is past his bedtime. The lad's probably getting tired. Fair play to him for trying. Oh, Mischief's looking quite pacey here. Driving so well as Mischief, really noticeably well. He just took those corners absolutely beautifully there. DRS enabled, so we've got a race on our hands for sure. Just look at this, top 10 all in it. The two Ferraris are having a wee go on the inside here. Teammates having a battle. Ribs just gets the position off little Aaron there, and Ribs is on form too. He's going to have to go to McLaren. Oh, he nearly got squirrely there. He nearly got so squirrely. He just taps the back end of that McLaren, and he's in a terrible rush. Oh, there's frustration going on here. Ribs wants past Beetle here, and Beetle's not making it easy whatsoever for him. Harry's in the chat. 17 laps left. He's short and in bed. He's watching the rest of the race there. Good to see you on, Harry. The Alpine of Mischief still trying very hard there in P5. Oh, the Ferrari and that McLaren are still battling away there. Oh, they touch. Oh, that's really tough stuff going on there. Looks like the Ferrari is going in the inside, the two Ferraris together. Oh, these guys are very close to taking each other out here. Here comes a Ferrari double move, I would say. Nope, not here. But on the straight, I can tell you, there's going to be a Ferrari double move. Because Beetle is going to not have DRS, and the rest of them are, I think. Yes, I would say so. I could see both Ferraris making a move on the McLaren here. Let's see if I've got that one right. But they're shaping up to do so. Oh, look at the Ferrari move there. What a move by Ribs. Unbelievable move by Ribs there. Oh, he timed that just perfectly, absolutely. But Beetle's not letting him away with it. Beetle's going for the inside line here. I've got a feeling this could be chaotic. Touching tires again. And look at the racing bull there, a Ken boy. He's just saying, you may be battling, guys. I'm just going to play it silly. Or not silly, but very sensibly. Oh, a lot of tire banging going on here between the Ferrari and Beetle. Oh, Beetle's gone off. Beetle's gone off. He smacked the wall. He got away with no damage there, thankfully. But Beetle's lost a lot of positions there. And he's got Maverick coming up in behind him. Just look at LFC James now. He's up in P7. Yes, Harry, I would say there's some swearing going on. But look at James, right up the inside of the two Ferraris into the left-hander. And LFC James up into 7th. So the 14-year-old is not sleeping just yet. Kelly Kid and Black Box up there together. 7-lap old hards versus 7-lap old mediums. The hards are going to win this no matter what anybody says here. I don't think those medium tires are going to last another 14 laps. And if they do, they'll be very, very deteriorated. But if Black Box has any chance at all, he's going to have to take Kelly and he's going to have to get away. Great scrap for P1 here. Back down to Ribs. Ribs is trying it again here, P9. Little Lawrence, P8. He's after LFC James into the left-hander. He's going to have the DRS. James nearly makes a boo-boo there, but he got away with it. The Ferrari's going to have him. James using all of his battery there to hold off the two Ferraris. He does it very, very well indeed. He's going to have to harvest up the battery there and save some juice for later. Those two Ferraris are really pushing hard against him now. On the low pro. Only a matter of time now for the Haas of Low Pro to make a move. Mazza spun going into the pit lane and then put the car into the wall of the pit lane and caused a Safety car. That's what I saw anyway. Could be a move here. Yeah, it might have done, Harry. I'm just not too sure. He spun and then he tried to get into the pit lane and just whacked it straight into the wall. And then retired on track as such. Again, I don't know what happened to the lad. Only he knows. But certainly it caused a safety car. Harry, I don't want to go on to race director, and I'll tell you why. Because my internet's absolutely terrible, and I'm frightened to go on to anything like that at the minute in case it black screens me again. That's why I'm just staying on this screen. So I'll flick through the race director at the very end of the race and see what it says there. But it was on stream. You're right to be nosy. Nice wee battle going on here. Just 12 laps left. And those medium tyres are approaching 9 and 10 laps old now. So I think those medium tyres will start to go off. Black Box sent them 50 quid to Bennett. Would not be fun. Kelly Kidd still holding that lead on those hard tyres. Low Pro hanging in beautifully there in P4 as well in the Haas. Right on the tail of Labrat here. Well, if he gets a nice exit out of this corner, he might just be able to make a move here. 3-second penalty for Gaz. Absolutely solid race here from Mischief. There's your position changes. 15 up for Kelly Kidd, 11 for Black Box, 12 for Labrat. Low Pro's up 4 and Mischief's up 5, or 4, or sorry, Low Pro's up 10 and Ken Boy and Mischief up 4 with 3 for GoBox. Biggest loser tonight's Matty and James. They started on the front of the grid, but at least they're still in the race. Maybe see a move by Low Pro here. Absolutely. Oh, Mischief takes the inside line there as well. Mischief up into P4. Beautiful move there. Just caught them off guard. And Mischief's right on the back there. He's going for a third position off Low Pro. And he's really, really pushing it across the line here. Mischief takes the corner. He owns the corner. They're side by side round here. Mischief gets it. Mischief up into third. He's going to be buzzing. What a fantastic drive by Mischief this evening. P3 at this moment in time. Maverick down in P11's trying to have a go at the... Oh, just caught him slightly off there. That was Beetle having another spin. Absolutely amazing, Sneaky. Absolutely amazing stuff. Mischief is on fire tonight. Oh, Mamari in the McLaren. He's chasing down Maverick. LFC James now back down into P13. The child's getting tired. It's time we made him up a wee bobo. He should be getting his hot milk at this time of the night. So Kelly Kidd and Black Box still battling out for first position there at the moment. Tires once again. There you go. There's your tires. Sneaky's laughing along with me here. Five seconds ahead of the chasing crowd. And that's Low Pro, Mischief and Labrat. Labrat's a wee bit behind there. He needs to gain a wee bit of position in that kick. But Misfit and Low Pro having a real ding-dong here. LFC James puts in the fastest lap of the race at a 1:33.643. So while his mother is warming up his bottle of hot wild milk, he puts in a hot lap. Ribs P7. Nice easy move for Ribs there, puts him up into P6. Ribs having a great race this evening. Mari and Maverick having a wee scrap there back in P12. Oh, McCain boy, P7. Could happen, Sneaky. It could happen. Not too many close battles, though, just at the minute. Mischief's having a real good go here at Low Pro. Right down with Maverick here, P11. He's going to have a go at Beetle. He's on the hard tires. Oh, Beetle gets it a wee bit squirrely there. And Maverick will have seen that. Maverick's going to get very close to the back end of this McLaren, and he's going to try and make a move on the start-finish, or not the start-finish, but the long straight. I think there's an inevitable move going to be made here by the Mercedes driver of Maverick. Into the right-hander they go, left, sorry. Ran out of road. Thought he would have got them in the DRS there. Here comes Go Bucks. Oh, he clips the wall there. Kelly Kidd's extended that lead now by 1.6 seconds, so maybe those medium tires of black boxes are starting to cause a little bit of slowdown. 15-lap-old medium tires, they will definitely be starting to scream. Low Pro just might be in a good position here. If you just watch that delta, he's 5 seconds behind at the moment. Mischief still sitting in there beautifully in P4. But he's on the 15-lap-old medium tires as well. Gaz gets the fastest lap at 1:33.507. He's stuck on a set of softs. The fastest lap for him. Maverick trying to make a move on Beetle again. Building that battery up to try and make a move on the straight. What battery's Beetle got? Only 29%. Maverick's got 60. So if Maverick can get onto the tail of the McLaren, Maverick just may get himself a 10th position here. Yeah, he's in a good spot. I think a Mercedes is going to make the move here. That Mercedes is just not getting the straight line speed to make a move there. You'd have thought he could have got round that, but obviously just not enough power. Maverick's holding him off really, or Beetle's holding him off well, but Maverick's trying an inside move here. Oh, Maverick makes it stick. Nice move by Maverick on the outside there, and that gets the Merc up into P10. Nice move indeed. Mischief P4. Wouldn't it be lovely to see Mischief getting a podium tonight? Oh, that car's ghosting. Low Pro is ghosting. Just going to see if I can maybe invite him back in case he's out of the race. He's not online. Low Pro's not online. Nothing I can do about that. Mischief's got himself a podium tonight by the looks of it. 3 laps to go here in Vegas. I'm Gavin Bass 1. This is Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night. And we're coming very close to the end of the race. Maverick's having to go at Beetle again. But here they come. Great wee scrap going on here between these two lads, I must say. Be patient, Maverick. You're going to get him on the straight. 1:33 for LFC James. Fastest lap of the race. Sitting down there in P13. Ribs P6. Just runs out of road again. Trying his best to catch Labrat, but he's right on his tail. Completely out of battery, so he needs to charge up again. Kelly Kidd's got a 4.3 second lead now. Black Box done very well hanging in on those medium tyres. Mischief's in P3. He's solid tonight. And right at this moment in time, I do expect Kelly Kidd and Black Box to be up there. But Mischief, I didn't expect, so he is in line for my driver of the day. Ribs P6, he has also had a great drive as well, but he's only gained one position. Low Pro and Labrat. Low Pro was ghosting earlier. I don't know what happened to him, but he seems to be back in again. Go Box is in the pit, so he's going to stick a set of soft tyres on and have a go at the fastest lap, I would say. Ribs pushing away here at Labrat. Inside move for the Ferrari. He's going to make it stick this time. So Ribs gets himself up into P5. Great move by Ribs. Low safe. Man scam. Is that Mazza disqualified? Oh, look at that. What happened there? Oh no, Mischief and Low Pro had a bit of a going together. I was watching my Twitch to see what went on there, and the two of those guys definitely collided. I missed that. Let's hope Mischief doesn't have damage. I think he might have an end plate off there. He does. I think his end plate on the left hand side's off. It is. He's lost an end plate. LFC James gets a penalty. Kelly's going to go over the line here for the last time, starting his lap 50. Oh, it's been a long night. Oh, Labrat gets it squarely, and Labrat has definitely made a big mistake there. Ribs is away with it now in P5, so that fight's over with. Kelly on the last lap. Go Bucks gets a 1:32.930, fastest man on the track this evening. But Kelly's just going down the straight now. LFC James fastest lap 1:32.762. So Kelly Kidd, the winner of the Vegas 100% race this evening. Brilliant drive by Kelly into his black box. Ribs gets a penalty. Low Pro goes over the line in third. Mischief comes over the line in fourth. In the Alpine, we wiggle from Mischief. Ribs in P5. Labrat over the line. He will come in the Kicksaba in P6. Ken Boy right behind him in P7. Little Aaron in P8. Basic Beetle in P9. Maverick in the Mercedes, P10. Matty right back there in P11. Nice drive by Matty. And GoBox comes over the line in 12th. And LFC James ready for his bed, wiggling away for Gavin. He's tired. He's just ready for his wee bottle of hot milk there for his wee bobo. And here comes the young fella, only 14-year-old, remember. His first ever 100% race. He's doing a bit of wiggling about. You better not lose that car, I'll beat you. Over the line he goes. Well done for completing the race. Well done indeed. So I'm just going to bounce on very, very quickly to the race director. Once you get the duck walk out of the way. And we'll just see what the game says about the statistics. Kelly Kidd gets the race win. Fastest lap, LFC James. Driver of the day, Kelly Kidd. Most overtakes, Kelly Kidd. And the cleanest lap, Kelly Kidd. Oh, how can I not give driver of the day to Kelly Kidd? I can't. I have to give it to him. Mischief, Low Pro, you both had a fantastic race tonight, guys. Really. But to start from the back and, just dominate the race the way Kelly Kidd did. Kelly Kidd, definitely driver of the day. Look at the statistics here, just the green. But I'll tell you what, Mischief made some brilliant overtakes tonight. Caught them on camera, and they were really, really good. I'm just going to bounce quickly onto the race director and go down the incidents quickly. Just looking for that disqualify. Blocking the pit lane. Mazamak got disqualified for blocking the pit lane. Azzy B enjoyed that. Yeah, it was a super, super race. Absolutely superb. I'm ready for my bed too. Again, guys, really, really sorry about the stream tonight. As I said so many times, down at my holiday home, internet is cake. But tomorrow's a new day, and we're going to be back to the full broadband, and really, 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 really look forward to getting all of the graphics and bit rates and everything turned up to give everybody a much better and nicer view on screen. Again, sorry for not being able to do my little Red Arrows flyover at Las Vegas tonight. The reason I did it was to thank Twist and Sneaky for their jumping in last week. And just finally, once again, thank you to everybody in this league for their support and their texts of well wishes, knowing that I have struggling. And I'm very open about it. I suffer terribly from anxiety and from mental health. And it can just take something very, very small to spark it off. And I just go into a really, really dark place. So if anyone else suffers from a similar thing, talk about it, make everybody know. And there's a lot of really good people about that send you bits and pieces that really lift you up. And both Mr. Twist and Sneaky and a lot of the other guys from this league certainly did that last week. So a big, massive thank you to everybody for that. Great race tonight, guys. I think there probably will be a few tickets from what I've seen. As always, I don't make comment on whose fault things were, but there were incidents out there that definitely could have been avoided. But that's racing, and that's what stewards are for, and I'm sure the stewards will deal with them very professionally. So again, thanks very much, and I really look forward to bringing you an all singing, all dancing stream next week with the full graphics and the full bit rate up full. Good night from Gavin Bass, and thank you very much. Good night. Love you all. Bye.